What's up, Daedalus? Whew. What a week. How you been, buddy? Hey, you Save. You rolled some bangers today, Save. Those are some impressive pieces of gear. Got Laia? Nice. We'll do some rolls here. Maybe we get lucky. Booyah. Good old Bob. Who does not have gear on? Damn it, Biako. Hang on. I gotta screenshot this. And message Biako. Fix your shit. Wait, there's someone else who's missing gear too, right? Isn't this fun, pretending like we care about Guild Wars? Oh, Wulf. You too. Fix your shit. All right. You ready for these Laia pulls? Fine, I've been waiting for stream. Yeah, sorry, man. Son's birthday, and I was busy for a couple of days. But since you've been waiting, let's jump in and do some pulls. But first, let's get lucky with our 10 summon. Okay, we can't get lucky here. We're saving the luck for the Laia banner, right? And we got our garbage pull out of the way. You know, one last garbage pull. Get all the bad luck out of the way. Moonlight Boob Blade. All right. How much we gonna spend here, guys? What do you think, like one pity's worth? Let's give it a shot. You know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This means nothing. This is just getting the bad luck out of the way. Let's go again. Oh. Spark? You just have to make a conscious decision to be lucky. As long as you make a conscious decision to be lucky, everything works out. And why not? Let's do a few more. Hello, Leo. We wanted this one to be all blue. We knew we had to pay the luck toll, right? We got to rebalance the scale, so this one had to be all blue so that we could be lucky again. It's okay. It's Elbrus, guys. It's Elbrus. I can't be mad about Elbrus, right? Nobody likes off banner, but I can't be mad about another Elbrus. I'm totally kind of okay with this. That's a lot of grail. You got a Fene artifact? Is artifact any good? Woo! Elia's got it going on. Hello, Rose. Everybody likes the Rose skin better, but I love the OG Rose skin. Okay, 3 more 10 pulls to pity, guys. There's our blue. We had to get this out of the way so we can go on and be lucky. Doubly lucky on this last 10 pull. Actually need some more Ariuses, so that's pretty good. I'm okay with that. I thought for sure Laia was going to pop out on that last pull. All right, guys. So lucky we single tap her. Not bad, right? In one pity, we got a Sweet Miracle and we got an Elbrus. So that is pretty damn good. I'm not going to complain. So let's see. The question is, I think I keep it. I think I want a 3rd Sweet Miracle. Right? Yeah, I think we're going to keep that one as a 3rd one and build it up independently. Did I powder one? No. I probably have enough powder now, though. Go check it out. Don't need that. Ooh, I do want to keep that. I don't need that. I don't need that. That. Hey guys, how many of you realize that in this section for powdering artifacts, that there's a little button you can click up here, select all button, that you can single click and drop 20 at a time in? Anybody else just learning about that today? Anyone? Just me? These little hidden quality of lives that they don't like are in the footnotes, right? Yeah, you check this little box up here and you can say all of these, and as many of these up to 20. You already learned that like 5 seconds ago? Damn, I'm always the last to know. Yeah, that changed my life when it came to going through these garbage. See, it's 477. That's enough. That's enough to get Sweet Miracle and have a little bit left in the kitty for the next time. So yeah, quality of life for you guys. Let's see. Powder. Here. And please, and oh, we're crying out loud. Okay, it's fine. We just need to make a little room. More powder. Okay, there we go. Yet another Sweet Miracle added to the collection. And let's see here. Under here, artifacts. Take that one, move it over. Move my Arius over because I want to work on that. Oh, and the Elbrus. Elbri. Move that over. Nothing else really needs moved. Let's see. Lock. Okay, so the question is, do I want 4 or do I just want 3? How many is needed? How many units need it? It's really good on well, of course, Laia. It's kind of a must-have for Laia, right? It is, I think, probably best in slot on Mediator Coeric to do his stuff. Some people are using it on ML Peyra. The way I'm running Peyra, I don't need it on her, but it is viable on Peyra, so that's a 3rd option. What are some good other options for Laia. I mean, for Sweet Miracle, right? I guess some are running it on Shu. Yeah, Shu. Conqueror Lilius, but she's not really used much anymore. Yeah. I think this is the thing, right? You need 2. 2 is minimum. You need 2. 3 is ideal. And 4 is luxury. Because whenever anybody gives me those 4th and 5th units that can use it, it's always like, yeah, they can use it, but there are other artifacts that I think are kind of better in most cases. But I think at minimum you want 2, ideally you want 3, and if you want to be future-proof or luxury or build some specific stuff, 4 is really nice. Because it's limited and hard to get, I'm going to sit on both of them for right now. And I'll just continue to bottle this one, right? I got plenty of bottles. Got one there, and then I got a couple saved up here, I think. There's another bottle there. Thought I had another one. But I'm not bottling shit until I see if there are any collab units, right? Any warrior cleansers we're forgetting. I mean, there's just also warriors that are fast that are weak to debuffs, and it fixes warriors that are weak to debuffs. That, the way to deal with them is to silence or stun them, right? Just wait, man. If a collab drops, I guarantee there'll be a warrior in there who's probably going to want this artifact, especially with them running it right before. All those packs are leaving within an hour. Whatever will I do? Hey. Can't stop winning. Ran. Ha ha ha. Closer to our ML Ran, guys. Warrior Alencia. Oh, hello, ML Arunca imprint. Why, don't mind if I do. Does my regular Arunca have any imprints in her? She's only got 2 Molagora wasted in her. Right? She's an A imprint. Skill enhance. 1, 1, and 1. 1 and 1. 3 were from friendship. So there's only 2 Molagora wasted in her. I think I'll build the other Arunca and use this one for the imprint. Yeah. Nice. Points. Arunca needs a rework. Dude, a lot of the units need reworks. Are you kidding me here? Wouldn't it be insane if limited heroes can be pulled in elemental summons during the ban? A lot of games do that. Brave Exvius used to do that. You while the banner was up, you could one-tap them from the random summons. Kind of a shame E7 doesn't do that. You used acid after 2 years? How was the trip, man? I did that once in Disney World. Never go on It's a Small... Oh, you mean Assassin Sid. My bad. Don't do drugs. How am I? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. That was a pretty successful run of pulls, right? 2 5-stars on the way to pity. Love it. Wulf and Roses. Hey, Wulf and Roses, while you're here, I want you to check out my screen, right? And I go into here, and I go peep at the Guild Wars that we're doing, right? I go check out the log fortress? And what do I see here but Wulf and Rose with his units not geared? Go fix that! Caught. Okay. Let's get it out of the way. I can't believe I'm saying brawl mode is something we have to get it out of the way, but here we are. I'm to the point where nothing really matters anymore. I need to win with Operator Cigarette twice. And you know what's a pisser is I won with Operator Cigarette last night and it didn't count. There are some times, and I think maybe it has to do with what's that relic path called? The one where you have to die to make things happen. An ordeal. I think when you get her from the ordeals, it's not counting towards achievements, because this is the second time that it's happened where I've not gotten an achievement that I earned. The first time was when I triple S'd Hua Young. It didn't count that either. So yeah, I don't know if that's the case, but some of you guys are noticing that you're not getting the reputations. I'm not sure what's causing it. That's just my theory. So we'll see. Is Laia meta? I wouldn't go so far as to say meta. She's a solid A tier unit. She's still got a lot of uses. Her artifact is meta as hell. If you are saving up bookmarks for the collaboration, just buy her artifact from the secret shop and don't touch her. Now that she has had more than one rerun, you'll be able to put her in a custom group summon down the road and pick her up later. Whereas the collab units, once the collab's over, they ain't never coming back. So yeah, if you're saving, the only reason I went ahead and did that pull to pity right there is because I've got 700 bookmarks left, which is enough to pity one unit, and 20,000 sky stones, which is enough to pity 2 more units. So I'm protected versus even the potential of a 3-unit collab. That's the only, otherwise I wouldn't have touched the Laia banner. Yeah, injury harmed her a lot. She's better in Guild Wars than anywhere else, but you know, as a cleanse bot and a dual attacker, she is still pretty good, Michael. It's not just yeah, her S3 is knocked down a tier or 2, but she's still really good. But if you're going for that, why not just use Mediator Queric if you're just using her as a support bot? Although I guess Queric doesn't get the dual attacks, so Laia still has some monstrous uses. You locked in Masters for a mid skin? You're not locked in yet, right? What is it, the 20th? It ends, RTA ends on the 3rd, so you're going to have to do one fight every 3 days to maintain it, unless you pushed up deep enough into Masters. Let me tell you how impressed I am by the skin. This is how impressed I am with the skin. I'm still not sure I'm going to even do it. This might be the first RTA season I skip entirely. We'll have to see. I'm back and forth on it. I could just bang out like 10 wins and get the skin, but I don't know. Maybe we'll make a stream of it. Maybe we'll push it and make a stream of it. I don't know. But it's not a bad skin. It's not that it's ugly. I just hate that it's not better than the original. Right? I feel the same way about the Briar Witch Asaria skin. It's a really, really good skin that I don't think is as good as the original. Do an RTA skin. You don't like Torpedo Booba? I just don't like a boring, lazy white dress. It's like, I mean, after the cool tentacle squid pirate flan, after the cool Roman drunk Sirmia, and then they just said, you know what? Here's Vivian with boobs in a white dress. There's no real it doesn't feel like it has any soul to it. It's just boring. It's lazy. I mean, if you love it, don't let me shit on your dreams here, you know? You do it. You do you. I don't see me using the skin, just like I didn't use the Little Queen Charlotte skin because it's significantly worse than the old skin. Just like I don't use the Briar skin because it's significantly worse than the old skin. I'm not a fan, and that's a lot of work to get something you're not going to use. Some people don't like the Last Rider Crow skin to this day. I don't like the Last Rider Crow skin. It's not that it's a bad skin. It's just that his base skin is fucking edgy and cool. I mean, look at this. This is edgy and cool. Whereas the skin, I mean, I've got it. It just isn't as edgy. I don't know. I just don't like it as much. Maybe I just like the Dark Rider look better. But if you like it, then use it. Yeah, if you love... Some people love the Arby skin, some people hate it. I think the Arby skin's the most polarizing one. I am thinking about building a second LRK, and really that's one of the nicest things to have skins for, is to be able to tell, like, one build from the other build, right? You know, my fast Arby versus my nuclear Arby. He Save hates the Arby skin. I know some people think it's cool as hell. The thing I like least about the Arby skin is his voice lines are iconic, right? Can you hear the approaching ruin, right? Descending blade, you know, these iconic voice lines, and the skin doesn't have them. That's my huge issue with Little Queen Charlotte's skin, right? Is you can even say you like the art better. I think it's boring. They took all the color out of it and just, again, went with an all-white look. They seem to love saying, hey, let's suck all the color and personality out of the skin to make it an ML skin. But, you know, you could even say the artwork's nicer, but her voice lines are garbage by comparison. Her OG voice lines are cool as fuck. So I don't know. It's I try to look at the whole package. If you play without the sound on, I guess then it's not that big of a deal. Why useless units get skins? Sylvan Sage Vivian's pretty far from useless, dude. Thermia was meta in her day. Maybe it's a sign that Sylvan Sage Vivian's getting ready to be retired. It seems they always give skins to units like as, you know, here's your gold retirement watch. Anybody gets a skin seems to be like destined for this, you know, the B tier on tier lists. They're on their way out. Yeah, Briar's about the only one that got a skin and stayed heckin' meta, I guess. Well, not the only one, but she's one of the only ones. And it's a nice skin. I just like the sad crying goth Briar when she uses her S3, it's raining around her and stuff. And, you know, you don't get that in the other skin. I will admit the art is better and it's more well drawn, it's got more detail, but I just love the sad goth witch Briar more. That's why I'm not using it. Tanks suck. Tanks are broken. Okay, Sue. Anyway, I've stalled enough. Let's go do Brawl mode. I'm so mad about this mode. Okay, so for those of you who are not aware of the cheat, once you get the Ordeal Relics, you place a unit. Oops, that's the wrong button. And you hit start, and then you top right. And you get free stuff. And then you hit start, and then you top right. And you get a lot of free stuff. Okay, Spez, Hua, like, Saria. I did not get, Operator Sigrid from the Ordeal runes, so I bet if we end it this time, we'll be able to complete the achievement. They need to ban Flan ML Luna. They need to just do rotating bans based on the most picked unit. How hard is that? I mean, I guess they kind of are, right? They're doing a system that's kind of a meet you in the middle between rotating bans and having it be round-based bans, where whoever you pick the first round can't be used in the next round, and that'll force diversity, right? That'll force people who want to play World Cup be more diverse. And I guess that will help save every single fight from being the same damn fight while we watch World Cup. I feel bad for the people who want to do World Cup this year. They are torn between grinding out their legend rank and practicing and training on the new mode. Yeah, whenever a new skin comes out, the old skin, or 2 seasons ago skin will drop in the shop, right? So, who was the skin before Sirmia? Who was right before Sirmia? Does Brawl suck now? Yeah. Ever since they released their new and improved version, they turned it from auto chess into a into a shitty roguelike. It's objectively terrible. There's literally no reason to play once you've gotten all the achievements done. I mean, I'm not even looking at placement. I'm not summoning. I'm not doing anything. I'm just clicking go next because I can't lose. Briar skin. Okay, so, well, that's weird. Briar skin shouldn't be available now. Briar skin should be out once the season's over. So I guess they released the Briar skin early, huh? Oh, it wasn't Briar. It was yeah, it was Fapton, right? LRK was the season skin shoe came out, so it isn't that. Was it Fapton or was it Sirmia last season? It was Fapton last season, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Fapton last season because we were all bitching about the changes to, if the changes to Fapton went through, then the skin would actually be playable. So that means the Sirmia skin should be in the shop on the 5th.
Hey Tristen, how's the new guild war going? Baka 11's 2 and 0. Lol.
Nice. We're 2 and 0-2. We're ranked 50 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so doesn't that mean Sirmia is in the shop next, right? It's, come the 5th, Sirmia will appear in the shop, right? Poor Lionheart. Buff redhead, Smilegate. Please buff the redheads. Got my hearts back. And here we'll have 2 specimen says it's because of lots on the board. Maybe give them personality enhancing RTA skins a la Sylvian. I feel like this Sylvian skin was such a missed opportunity. It almost feels rushed, right? Like they kind of didn't have time to finish it. You know, they end in season a little early. They didn't quite have time to finish it. I'm glad she got her her buff, so to speak. But I just wish they'd given the skin some personality. They forgot to make a skin for? Nah. Because clearly they put work into it. It just feels like the skin pack's $50. Yeah. Yeah, $50 is roughly 1,800 Skystones and Smilegate money, which is why the 1,600 Skystones buying the skins in the Brawl shop is technically a good deal. But, have I done a Brawl? Yeah, I've won 2 rounds, even though it only counted 1 of them. Oh, we can go up a level again. Yay, we got stronger spez. Who else do we want in? All these units kind of suck. I guess last piece Corinne's probably the best bet. Send her around back to kill some crossbows, and then she gets shot in the face and dies. Good job, Corinne. You brought a lot to this party. What do I think about Blue Crow? I have heard he's amazing. I've heard he is busted. I've heard people say he's insane now, and I've seen 0 people use him. So, I don't know. Everybody says he's great, but Every time I watch somebody do RTA, I never see him drafted for or against. Maybe I'm just not watching the right streams, but on paper he looks pretty good, but I'm just not seeing him used. So I don't know. Anybody else have any Crow experiences above and beyond just what people are saying about him? Ice Crow, Sue. Ice Crow. And don't just say, oh yeah, he's really good. I can say any character's really good, but if he's not being used... 2 days ago, I thought he was mid. And now that you think tanks are broken, has that changed? Okay, how are you using him? And are you using him? You have to put him under 3rd pick ban protection. That's a big ask. It's a big spot to put a tank. And also, Mort doesn't care about pen units. And you have to position yourself as an aggro, and then pivot into a tank, or first pick on. A lot of ifs to use in a sentence for something as specific as RTA. So what you're saying is, he is really good if you force him into a position where he's really good. Is that kind of what I'm picking up here? That's why I'm saying tanks suck, because tanks are broken, and if you can get through the hoops, right? Okay, so there you go. He is situationally great, but you need to be educated enough on drafting to set up a system that uses Crow. Yeah, exactly, Luna King. That's the definition of niche. So it's not that Crow is really good. It's that he is niche, and if you can set up that niche, he's really good, which, again, is saying the same thing. Situational is like a reactive niche. Like, if the enemy does this unit you can drop and he's really, really good. But non-situational niche is like, if you can set up the parameters, you can use him with authority. And that sounds like kind of like what we're saying Crow is. Am I close, Sue? Am I right on that? If you show Abyssal or Ilanov on one, and they don't try to punish it hard, if they do this, and if they don't do this, then you can use it. Yeah, I'm not giga impressed by your description here, but... Come on, give me one more unit. Okay, Dragon Lady, get on the team. We don't care about position, we just gotta kill some puppies. Sometimes you can't show... Sometimes you can't show slow units, you just die. Turn 2's in a super weird spot. Yeah, I'm not trying to diss on it. I'm just trying to understand a thing, because I keep hearing Crow's insane, Crow's great, Crow's busted, build Crow, and then I see nobody use it. And I think the reason they don't use it is because it takes so much more effort to set up a Crow win, and there's just easier routes, especially with 3rd pick ban protection. There's just easier routes to win than setting up something as tricky as Crow. You just auto-die if you try to commit too early. If you commit to it at the right time, you're unkillable and it feels broken. Okay, so yeah, it kind of got to be a professional, right? You got to be really, really good at this game to set those kind of things up. People are saying to wait on ML Arunca because ML limited unit is right around the corner. Historically, World Cup has been limited units, but there's only been 2. I think this World Cup is not going to be a limited unit. I think this World Cup is going to be ML Aria, or a slight chance of it being... it's either ML Aria or ML Una. That's your Worlds unit. It's one of those two, right? That's really the only options for Worlds. But I wouldn't pull on ML Teu, because ML Teu just... looks like a niche cleave unit. Looks kind of hard to use. And ML Arunca looks amazing. I don't even care what her kit is. So ML Teu is the DPS version of Ice Crow, right? He's very strong if you can set him up and if you pick him in the right spot and if your opponent doesn't pick the thousands of counters to him, then he wins the fight. Just like Ice Crow. More situational niche because you're reacting to your opponent. You can draft him as long as your opponent didn't do certain things, whereas Crow is more proactively situational, where as long as you set the fight up right, you can slide him in and ruin people. What counters Teiyu? Anything that does resource reduction. C. Politis stops him. Luna stops him with her seal. Eligos stops him. Theoretically, Elvira stops him, but then you've got Elvira on your team. So you can't ban all of those, and Luna and C Poly work pretty good on, it's not like you pick them and you're stuck with it. So, and if none of those work, you know what else stops them is the ban button, because anybody that picks Teiyu not in 4-5 position gets hosed, and anybody that picks him in 3 is just going to stare down the barrel of those hard stop units on 4-5, and then they got a useless 3 pick. So yeah, but if you get him through and the situation is right, he will win the fight. He just destroys everybody, right? I've lost to Teiyu a decent chunk, though. I'm not used to how to play, and that's another thing too, right? Is brand new unit. A lot of people don't ban brand new units because they're trying to learn how to deal with them. So the first week you get a lot of false pauses where people are like, why, you look back at the fight and you're like, why wouldn't he have just banned it? Because they want to see what happened. But yeah, also he's a cleaver unit. You have to have that kind of mindset, that kind of style of play. If you're a turn 2 or a standard or a slow player, he's not going to fit in with literally the rest of your builds. I'm not saying he's bad. He looks really good. I'm just saying he doesn't look as good as a Runka, if you get what I'm saying. There we go. Magic Hand boys in the front row. I love using him in Guild War, though. Just yeah, in Guild War, I bet Guild War and maybe even Arena, he's probably amazing. Next ML unit is better, maybe. It's ML Arunka most likely, and she doesn't even need a kit. People are just going to pull her for her look. Arunka worked out really well last time. To be fair, though, I will see your green Arunka is bad, so ML Arunka is bad, and raise you green Lilibet and designer Lilibet. And just because the RGB version is not really functional doesn't mean the ML version isn't going to be insane. Hey, I think we might lose this one. That means it's time to pull. Man, those doggos are so tanky. GG. Oh, we just ran out of time. Okay. Okay, that's good. Means it's time to start pulling. The fun part of Brawl. Button clicking simulator. I got my first perfect purple piece. That was a mouthful recently. I put I'm going to stop reading that sentence and just take a look at it here. Let's see. That piece is a little bit alright, man. That is a really nice HP scalar DPS piece for a unit that wants immunity, doesn't care much about speed. Yeah, you can find a place for it. There's nothing wrong with that, man. We having fun yet, guys? Isn't the button clicking simulator awesome? Right. Brawl is basic. Yeah, it's a button pushing simulator. It's got no challenge whatsoever. I think the biggest mistake people made is people actually spend stamina on this so that they don't have something to do. If you don't spend any stamina on this, you'll beat it in about 2 weeks. Okay, let's get Belly in for the Felicia bonus. Corinne, you can go out. Brawl, you are better than that Corinne. Let's move you up to the front row. We'll get a defense breaker down here by the magic hand guy. We'll sell these useless hunks of flesh. And Teyu. Buy a bunch of stuff. This season's RTA frames are the ugliest ever. Get used to it. No, they're not. No, they're not. You missed on the last Rider Crowl season, man. Those frames were garbage. Here. I know she gives Gab, but Politis goes so heckin' fast with her with summoning the cannons. I just like Politis a little bit better. Come on, where is my Operator Sigrid? You know, let's just run this fight to the final four. Yeah, exactly, Avid. Exactly. Using stamina on this was a bait. But what makes us sad is like the whole point is like make it repeatable, make it something we can play for fun. And with the relic system, you can't play it for fun. I'm not even paying attention to placement on the floors. I just summon the units, run it till I lose a heart, level the units, and then hit go again, and it's over. They really didn't make them Politis dolls instead of cannons. That's a good point, Nidge. Missed opportunity. The revamp to frames is the most unnecessary thing Smilegate has ever done. The UI change was pretty freaking unnecessary. Removing charms, unlimited charm buying from Ancient Inheritance was pretty freaking unnecessary. What do I think about the new load screen with all the Maid units? It's the same one as last year, isn't it? Isn't that the load screen we had during the Laia event last year? The Miracle Maid Kingdom thing, I didn't think I would like it, but it was actually a pretty fun story. I like that they opened an actual real Miracle Maid cafe in Korea. There's a really cool video of G-Clef out there going to the Miracle Maid Kingdom, watching the cosplayers perform, and you know, having the food and having it signed, but getting signatures from the cosplayers is really cool. Yeah, here, find it.
Like he did a whole walkthrough.
Oh wait, that's my video talking about G-Clef going there. Hang on. Yeah, he did like a 3-part series of him going to the Miracle Maid Kingdom. Oh, and there's me getting demonetized. Thanks for that, G-Clef.
Already. And tons of people in the morning, but I'm looking at the map, trying to find where this place is. I just have to turn a few streets in, and it'll be right there. Currently, it is 9:08. I know the gates open at 10, so I still do have some time, but I'm here kind of early. So it'll take about 5-minute walk from Hongdae Station. Oh, I think I see it. Guys. Here. Do you see the pink? I think this is what it is, guys. The reveal of Miracle Maid Kingdom. Oh,
They put bows all over the building.
Oh, on the side. Dude, this is crazy.
What team can I use to do the 10 auto fights in arena every day? You just fight the
go ahead and get in.
Fight the NPCs.
Let's see.
Then you don't have to mess with it.
어디 기다려야 되나요, 지금?
I mean, if you're just doing it for rewards, then just do that. If you're doing it to maintain, then
you plug in your number, and then it'll give you a message.
You can build a Senya team to go into the Senya teams that don't have
at least 7 teams,
or into the Harseti teams that don't have
so it'll take me some
C-poly
time
on them
to get in. So I guess I have to wait a little bit at least until we actually start at 10 a.m.
I'll pull it up in just a minute. I'm gonna do a little arena after I get done with Brawl.
And then there's a place with all the events. Rima, Maid Chloe, and there's a social event. So let me do these right now.
Jump ahead a bit, but I'll send you a link to this. You got your little gotcha tickets to get some random stuff. One guy won a freaking Luna statue. He looks so excited about the Luna statue.
Oh. The chubby one and the thin one, which I'm not allowed today.
Ew. Where was the inside?
Was kind enough to let me pick one out of the 4, and I picked Tamarind. Look how pretty that is. And as I sat down, the maids came and said hello.
Laia and Tamarind.
And on top of that, I was the first one to take selfie with them. Jealous? And there were some food options, but I had breakfast, so I wanted to try the drinks. Actually, all the drinks, so I ordered all 5 of them. There is a reason why I got all 5. I'll tell you that at the end of the video.
You got all 5?
The first
Holy
3, Lovely
shit.
Blood, Shining Star, and the blue Magic Arrow. And I can tell you that it was made with lots of love, but honestly, they kind of made me think about Coca-Cola.
Anyway, you guys want to check it out.
For the price.
Go check out G-Clef's channel. You can watch all 3. They do the performances and stuff there. G-Clef's a super cool guy. At least go drop a sub on his channel. Underappreciated this guy is. He deserves way more than 288 for what he does for this game. Is Laia worth pulling for? Sweet Miracle is definitely worth pulling for. Laia is still really good. She's just not S tier. She used to be S tier. She's not kind of in the middle to lower end of the A tier. Some might even push her into B tier, but I think that's a little cruel. I think she's still got a lot of uses in the game. But she is not worth pulling for if it means you will not have enough to pull for a collab or summer unit that's coming out soon, because this is her second banner, and that means she's available on the custom group summon when that rolls out, and they do custom group summons twice a year. What's a good top tier cleanser these days? Laia, Ambitious Tywin, freaking Mediator Koeric. Those are all real good ones. Yeah, Peyra, ML Peyra. Let me see. What are we doing here? This is the last floor, so let's just burn through all this stuff. Try to get some imprints on people. We'll set up my final team. Okay, let's put you down here. Let's put you down here. Let's put you up here. You up here. So you guys can be up there. Is there anybody I want to swap out? OP Sig can replace you. I think everybody... Oh, you know what? Frickin' you are terrible. You can just go. I think that's good. Okay, let's get rid of everybody now. Come on, one more for OpSig, and then the game's over. Yay, Polly. Come on, one more for OpSig. Gotta says, OpSig, please. OpSig. At least a Peyra. Could I get a Peyra if not an OpSig? The new Ravi skin I'm not a fan of. Easy skip. I like the Ravi skin. I like it better than her base skin, but, you know, for all the nuns of times I use Fire Ravi, right? Come on. One more OpSig. It's all I need. How many Holiday Eufiends and Cesarias am I going to get? Ravi skin is fire. She's my breast bruiser for Queen. Don't have a Los Crest of Bologna. Lionheart Sirmia works really good for Queen too, by the way. Oh my god. Great. Okay. Can I get an OpSig? She's definitely not the breast bruiser. I see what you did there, Drisk. Another Cesaria. It's like this game is telling me I need to go back to the beach. Oh shit, well, I hit a button. The fact that it took me 1 minute to get a match in RTA is crazy. Everybody hates it. They did a really good job having third pick ban protection completely kill the mode. I mean, given it wasn't only third pick ban protection, other things kind of killed the mode too. And there's a whole bunch of defenders out there saying, oh, it's necessary. It's what lets casuals be able to play. I'm like, then where are the casuals? Because they're not playing. Because nobody's playing RTA. If it's so great for the casuals, why aren't the casuals playing? If it's for the casuals, then have third pick ban protection exist through Masters, just like only one pre-ban exists through Masters, and then everything after Masters, where it's not casuals anymore, they get to play normally. But what do I know? I'm just a PvE nerd. Says Senya. Says Bellion. Come on. Where's my OpSig? Polly, I'm gonna get everyone like 5 times before I get OpSig. Come on, just one. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. I just win if I hit the button, but I want it now. Now I'm obsessed with pushing the buttons, even though it's over. I just push a button and I win. I want an S rank OpSig. I want to see her animation. Just give me the cookies so I can press the button. There we go. We're done. And Operator Sigurd does her AoE hit. Everybody gets a defense break, and now the fight's over. Why would a casual do boring shit? Crazy. I hate the imprint system in Brawl. I'm okay with the imprint system. I hate the relic system. The relic system is why it's a trash game mode. The relic system and the fact that it costs stamina to play additionally. The relic system means you don't need to spend the stamina because there's no reason to play it additionally. But if they got rid of the relic system, suddenly it was skill-based, then there would be reason to play additionally. Then I would hate the stamina system more because this should be something that you just do for fun. Okay, did I get it this time? Did it count? Okay, it counted this time. Guys, that was one of my daily entries. What unit would I pick from the custom summon shop? Who do I pick up from Amid, Sharklet, Lulakar? None of them. They're all not usable in the current game state. You should save your bookmarks. Oh, from the shop. You've already spent into the shop, and now you get to pick up one, then it's Lulakar. Amid's really nice in Arena. She doesn't really have a place outside of Arena. Lulakar's got uses in PvE, PvP, RTA, Guild Wars. Not a ton of uses, but she does have uses. Plus, her animation's adorable. You can't get mad watching her like run over shit with a car. She commits vehicular manslaughter in such an adorable way. Dang, it's the season where Lulakar is not good. I'm okay with limited units only being good for about a 12 to 18 month window. That's kind of healthy. When they're good for longer than 18 months. Well, I wouldn't say good. When they're meta for longer than 18 months, it kind of stagnates the game, right? The biggest issues we've had are units who were meta for longer than 18 months. I'm kind of over my hatred for Harsetti because the sun set on her faster than 18 months. She just came out, what, about 6 months ago, and she's already, somewhat of a dead unit. Isn't New Moon Luna still busted, though? And she is only 10 months old. Feels like she's been here forever, but she came out in September. Or August. August or September. July 4th? Okay, so she's 9 months old then, right? 9-10 months old. At least Luna gets countered via Light Acades. Yeah. But then you have Light Acades on your team. And Luna doesn't have to press her S3. She can go straight in with an S2, defense break a unit, and then your next unit kills it, and then Light Acades is like, well, I guess I'm here to push S2. And Etika's Luke. Does anybody play Luna on Etika's though, Sue? Yeah, Luna's just ridiculously strong. You do? Of course you do, you monster. I first pick her every single game, no matter what. Good man. Name me 2 good reasons to pick Luna. I'll wait. I'm hoping ML Arunca is a C poly counter. How do you counter C poly? Anti resources? Someone that stops the thing that stops the thing. I hate it when they do that in games, right? Yeah, sure, Sen. Get in on this. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! I negate your negate that was negated by my negate. Fuck, I hate that, man. I hate that. Anti-counter counter. Anti-counter, so now your Mort can counter. But what if you have 2 anti-counters? Well, then yeah. RTA is already complicated enough for people to wrap their brains around. Man, of all the people, Sue, you should appreciate the power of a counter Hua Young. You've got like one of the best ones in the game. I'm just asking Smoggy to stop releasing OP green units. I'm just over here asking Smoggy to stop releasing high school units. I will say one really good thing about the ML Vivian skin is she's not from Natalon High, right? Can we hear it for Smogate not doing a Natalon High skin for Vivian? That I really appreciate. Wah feels like Landy 2.0. Landy run everything over. Wah's annoying and strong, but Landy just like 1v4 entire teams over and over and over again. Wah is insane. I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying she ain't Landy. This isn't a subset type, Dyers. This is the archetype. This is like everything recently has been Natalon High. We've been playing with like children and teenagers now for almost a solid freaking year. In our Booba Dragon Waifu fantasy game. It's an arc. It's a season. It's not an arc. It's a whole freaking season. And we're into season 2. It's a whole season, and they just started season 2. Yes. Where is the Lionheart Briar story we were promised? How long ago, Sue? It feels like it was 6 months ago we were promised the Lionheart Briar story, and here we sit. Oh, we finally died. Time for the button simulator. Why did they even decide to switch the academy setting? It's really popular in Asian culture, especially in Japan. High school is kind of like your last chance to cut loose, right? Like for America, it's college, right? You got all these like, 80s movies like Animal House and Risky Business, all this stuff where, people are in college having frat parties and going to keggers and breaking loose and being insane before they have to get saddled with, real life responsibilities and stuff. But in I'm told that in Japan, especially in Asian cultures, that's kind of high school, right? Not that they go to keggers and stuff or anything crazy like that, but that they that was their last time for individuality and to really find themselves and party and explore and have a sense of self before they get saddled with the responsibility of work and family and being a productive member of society. So a lot of those cultures look back at high school as being the best time of their life, whereas here in America, a lot of us look back at high school as being something we're glad we never have to do again. So it feels kind of weird. It's like, why why is this such a big deal over there? We kind of didn't like high school that much. So I don't know. That's my non-expert theory on it. Those of you guys who are really into Asian culture theory, let me know how far off I am on that. High school to me was when I was just broke and hungry all the time. Yeah, America high school, for most of us, it wasn't that great of a time. Basically right. I'll take basically. Oh, Summertime Hysteria. You can go in and play Civic Hades because you don't need even you get so strong you don't even need healers. You're just lucky to literally survive American high school now. Come on, I need me an operator's cigarette so I can get that last stupid achievement. Yeah, that's what I hear, Arcupaints, is like high school's it. That's the time for like friendship and adventure and self-growth and exploration, and that's why all these like adventure-based things in high school are so much believable and engaging because people remember that as a time of freedom and growth. Then you disappear into the workforce or into the family. When are we getting Swimsuit Clarissa? We get Swimsuit Clarissa in the same arc where we get Brenus and Wretched Rose. Great, I got Teu. There's... Now, let's just do a few more fights. We got 5 more rounds to do. Follow your dreams, son. Jesus, Sue. My best memory of high school is I was bullied by this asshole kid who was just your stereotypical, dickhead bully, right? He would run up behind you and rabbit punch you in the kidneys. He'd knock your books out of your hand. He'd, did everything short of like, running you up the flagpole by your underpants, right? Your typical early old school bully. And I was working on a paper that I had to turn in. It was right before homeroom. I'm sitting in the hall. I got all my papers and shit spread out on the floor in front of me. And I'm fiercely writing because I wait till the last second to do shit. And I'm trying to get this last bit together. And he comes over with his mud-covered cloth hopper boot and hovers it over my paperwork. And I reverse the pencil in my hand. So I go from holding my pencil to reversing it like this. And I tell him, I said, your foot goes down, the pencil goes in. And he has this shit-eating grin like I'm bluffing. And real men don't bluff. And his foot goes down, and I shove that pencil right into the side of his leg. And he squealed like a chimpanzee set on fire, ran down the hall with my pencil sticking out of his leg. I got out a pencil, finished my work. And he didn't mess with me the rest of the year. And on the last day of high school, he came over to me. I thought he was going to like start shit up with me again. He comes over to me, pulls up his pants leg, and shows me this little gray dot in the center of his leg, where like the graphite from the pencil gave him a permanent tattoo. And he said, the dot never went away. And I said, good. And then I never saw him again. So, yeah. You know, Tristen, that dude will stab you. Dude, fuck, I worked hard on that project. I only stab people that deserve to be stabbed, and he earned that tattoo. He earned that stab mark. I hope every day he looks at that and remembers why that's on his body, and it made him a better person. I'm a big fan. There she is. I'm a big fan of what I like to refer to as the 11th commandment. The 11th commandment is simply, thou shalt not get away with it. Ooh, Laia's a defense breaker. I want a defense breaker just for the outside chance. I want Senya because she's animated. Here. And you're a defense breaker. And you're a defense breaker. I want a defense breaker for the chance that I can get a kill from Cez's S3 because it's cool. Fuck, and there's a Crow. Tayu, go the hell away. That should give me an... let me see. Crow. Fuck it. Run this. I had a guidance counselor pretty much tell me that I had all the signs of possibly being a school shooter. So what you're saying is you flew under the radar because it was the early 2000s. Did I pull for ML Tayu? I gave him the 6 single bookmarks he deserved and not a single one more. Okay, if I sell a 5-star now, there's a chance I get a 5-star. Ah, it was her. This one? No. Come on. I want to Cez so he can do his special ability. The one cool thing about Brawl is... The one strategic thing about Brawl is trying to set up Specimen Cez so he can do his cool thing. Holy shit. Okay. You get to be down there now. Bloody hell. One more fight, and then we're going to set it up. Gave him 6 bookmarks. You're a bigger man than me. Everybody gets 1, and he got 6. It's weird too, right? Because Tayu's my style of play. He's the kind of unit I would like, but I took one look at that Arunca picture. I was like, nope. Nope, we are good. Bloody hell, it's Senya again. Crow again, Asiri again, Cez again. Wrong Cez. Can I imprint my specimen says with all these ice says I keep pulling? More says. Hey, Optig. No. No. Stop pulling says. Come on, Spez. Where are you? Just need one. The fan-made balance patch was actually pretty dope. It had problems with it, but yeah, I would have been fine with it. Problems included. I would have been fine with that patch. Everything was CR based and oh my god, where is Spez? Everybody on the board. I guess ML Para is not S rank yet. We doing holo trials? Ah, I hadn't even thought about it. It's already 2 o'clock. Probably do a little bit of arena. Maybe we'll do holo trials on tomorrow's stream. Forgot all about holo trials. Death Dealer Ray, right? Good luck with that. Is it a bad one, Illusial? Is ML Teu OP? No. He is a solid A tier unit. He is in his niche. He is OP, and it's not the easiest niche to set up. But once you set it up, he basically can't lose. Just good luck setting it up all the damn time. Yeah, once again, we're pulling every ML5 except for Spez. Every 5-star except for Spez. Benya, Prow, Theria, not Spez, not Spez. Oh, we got him. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I got Defense Breaker, Defense Breaker, Defense Breaker. And let's get all the other units who might steal Spez's kill away from Spez. Okay. Let's see if we can get a kill. Just need some defense breaks. And then we need Spez to be the one that lands a kill. Come on, says. Get a kill in. Maybe should have put the cannons behind Spez. Are the tickets in the Brawl shop worth it? Tickets in the Brawl shop. Wait, did Spez get that kill or did Crow? Spez did not get that kill. Surely he gets this kill. Oh, no, no. Those are terrible. No, no, no. Okay, and get the kill, Says. Okay, I think Says got the kill. He didn't. He didn't. Somebody else stole the freaking kill from him. Okay, let's set this up to make sure Says gets the kill this time. Let's move Politis down here so we get some cannon support. Opsig, we move up here so we don't waste time. Switch these two out. Okay. I can't climb above 5,500 points on Arena, even though Obnoxious Heart said... yeah, as soon as this is over, we'll do a couple. Do you have Zeo? If you have Zeo, then there's a lot of ways to beat Harsetti. If you don't have Zeo, it's not as easy. Okay, where'd Sez go? I can't even see him. Did Sez take a dirt nap? Nope, he's still there. Okay, Sez. You and Pei are on that doggo. Just take it out. Chew through it. You got defense breaks. No one else is hitting it, Sez. It's stunned. How many sweet miracles do I need? 2 minimum, 3 ideal, 4 luxury. 4 future proof. 3 ideal, 2 absolute minimum. Come on, Sez. Get that kill. Almost there. Come on, Magic Hand guy. Get that last hit in. I hope you got that. Good job, Sez. So Sez gets the last hit in. He does a skill, does 2 million damage and wipes the whole board. And it's kind of cool. And it's really the only reason. I think a cannon stole it. You know what's sad, too, is we're going to lose. Because we're running out of time. We only have 10 seconds left. I set it up expecting Sez to get that kill so he could one-shot the whole board. And now we lose. And I don't even get my win achievement in. So it's okay. I have to do this stupid achievement. Where's the stupid achievement? I have to do I have to win past round 10 like 8 more times. So got plenty of time to finish it out. But yeah, there's nothing in this shop that is worth getting. This is a giant scam to rob you of your sky stones. The only thing you get in here is if there's a skin that you desperately love and you're sad that you don't have it, you can pick it up. But these are all garbage. These are terrible, terrible, terrible value, and you should use your sky stones for something better. Arena, Harsetti comps. So, one of my favorite ways to deal with Harsetti is using Rylet. He's one way you can do it. So I've set up Zeo. Zeo with a soul burn can push up Frida, who can push up Ahmed, who even if she's like 240 speed at this point, she's taken a turn, and then she pushes everybody up. Well, you know what? Enough yakking. Let me show you how this team works. Okay, so it's not a fast Harsetti, but I do like checking the CR bar. And if my Zeo is, if my Rylet is ahead of my Ahmed, it can cause some problems. So anytime I see Rylet ahead of Ahmed, I've got to push Harsetti back first. So we will just burn and we'll push back Harsetti. If Rylet was after Ahmed, then I could afford to just S3 anybody. Wow, a 3F Mort. That's crazy. We'll push everyone up here. Okay, so let me see. How do I play this again? S3s, he'll get to the 50% mark. And then she can soul burn. Here. Okay, so I'm going to burn once into Pera. And then I'll S3 into Pera. And then I will S2 to push everybody up. And then I'm going to burn her S1, which will push Peyra up. And bridge Zeo back up. Fuck's sake, Mort, calm down. And then she can S1, which will push Rylet up. And now Rylet can burn into Mort. And burn into Mort again. And then I S1 here. Triggering the no bullying. And that is one dead child. Phew. That's kind of a fun surgical way to use Rylet. It's a lot cleaner if Rylet goes after Ahmed, right? Which usually happens. Usually that happens. I don't use this into BBK. Any place I don't see Harsetti, I just Luna cleave. Like this one screams cleave me with Luna. So cleave this one. Question, can I do this with Roy? Why, it's funny you should ask. In next round, we will do it with Roy. Thorburn, turn all the bullshit off because Luna is stinking OP. And we can push up here with Frida. When they rerun the summer units, make sure you pick up Frida. She is so important to a lot of these comps. The burn here into... You're probably on proof... Oh, no, we want to kill this because she'll pop off. I'll pump another one into here. And then an AoE that should kill everything except for the shoe. Oh no, it's a rat. Blammo. Where'd my mouse go? Over here. You can try versus Harsetti comps if you don't have Frida. As long as the Harsetti comp does not have C poly on it, you can try a team like this. Now, BBK may not be the best answer here. This will turn off this, and she will act as a magnet for Mort, buying you time for your Mort and BBK to finish off what's left. So let's try it, see what happens. Do you think Tama is limited, ML Tama, or a skin? I think it's a skin. Okay, how did I lose that? Let me check something here. First of all, make sure everyone's on gear. He's on gear. He's on gear. He's on gear. He's on gear. Let me make sure everybody's skills are on. I lost like 5 fights in a row before I realized somebody's skills were off. Yep, BBK skills were off. God damn it. Okay. So if BBK skills were on, that should have won. We'll leave it on auto here. I believe they advertised that Tama was a skin, not a limited. I feel like there's no room for her to be a limited and still squeeze in a collab. I think if Tama is actually a limited, then it's not looking good for us to get an April collab. Zoom, zoom, zoom. See, if BBK had done that before, the quick battle probably would have won. What's the answer to Harsetti Mort Politis teams? Then my answers almost all involve Frida. So, like this team right here. Meets all the requirements, right? This is a little scary, but I guess that's okay. Run it and see what happens. Easy win. And here's a good one. This one doesn't have Child Senya on it, so since there's no Child Senya, I will swap out my Elvira for a Senya. What happened? Oh shit, BBK. Okay. That was my bad. BBK is a problem. A good answer to BBK. Have to kill this first. I think this is okay. Nah, I don't like using ML Luna into Harsetti. Too dangerous. Burn and hurt this. Okay. Up. We've never had a unit with 2 skins. We've never had a unit that was an ML of a limited. We've never had, I mean, it's like, there's always a first time, and I think this is the first time. Let me see here. Stuff some extra damage in here. Make sure this is going to be a kill. Lamo. Poof. And we can burn this into... who do we want to kill for sure? You're probably going to come back. You're going to do some extra swipes. I want to make sure Harsetti's off the board, so we'll burn this into here. Because you need to be dead. Proof of Valor. That was a really good choice since she was Proof of Valor. And then this can go into here. Holy Sacrifice. And it's okay. We can't lose now. We've got immunity on our BBK, and we've got unlimited immortality, so we literally can't lose the fight anymore. Mort's going to kill everybody, and that's okay. Is Laia or her artifact more important? Her artifact. This will kill this. Bye, Mort. Now I'm still immortal. That does nothing. That's 2 here. You one-tapped your artifact? Nice, nice. Buy the other one from the shop. You want 2 of them. In a perfect world, you want 3 of them, but 2 of them is, you know, 2 of them is good enough. Bye, BBK. Unless you evade, in which case I'll be mad. Don't get 20%ed. Easy game. What do we do for Guild War Defense in 2025? Same thing you did for Guild War Defense in 2024. It's the same mode. There's really no difference. The biggest difference is being able to leave notes, and that all the dead guilds are screened out now, so you're actually fighting guilds who, you know, wanted to play in Guild Wars. Let me see. Let me see. Man, this top defense looks terrible. Let's just cleave the shit out of it. Is arena still trash? It actually looks like you can climb. I might have been hasty in my original assessment. I think it is. It's made the difficulty of getting the legend skystones worse. It's definitely increased the bloat in the top tier, but it looks like it's made it possible to climb into the ranks of Emperor a little bit easier. So it's a step in the right direction, perhaps. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever get weekly point reset. It'll take, like, monstrous outcry for the community and them trying everything else, because that's asking them to basically admit they were wrong when they said, this is a good idea to get rid of this. And Smogate doesn't do that. They don't walk back decisions very easily. Mort's most likely be on Holy Sack. We'll hit him first. As a thick Mort. Let's hit him again. Okay, fine. We'll hit everything. PP poof. Luna's not really a threat, but do I greed? And do I greed in S3? I think I greed in S3 or S2. If it doesn't kill, I'll be so mad. The right answer is S3. Full floaty of death. Oh, my Luna takes a turn. I win anyway. I bring Mort, Senya, Elvira, and Solitaria and auto fight that have Mort, Senya, Harsetti, Holiday Clan. Oh, good answer, Rue. Good answer. I hadn't thought about using Solitaria. Nothing here that can't be cleaved. Hard to cleave Ruel, so let's cleave the top team. Why are people really pulling for artifacts when we can buy them? I did because I wanted multiple artifacts. Because it's a whale artifact, you want that artifact at plus 30, and you want at least 2, maybe 3 of that artifact. So yeah, I went all the way to Pity just to pick up an extra artifact. I also got an Elbrus on the way there. That was kind of an pleasant surprise. Usually my off banners are garbage, but Sweet Miracle is one of the most important artifacts in the game. I'm not going to say it's the most important, but it's like, it's on tier with artifacts like Elbrus, like Sigurd's Scythe, but it's also limited, so you get it while you can. The fact that it's here is some of the biggest evidence of a collab I've ever seen, because it is a very it's a very wanted artifact that's going to make people spend their resources. Then they can roll out a collab, and people are like, I'm out of resources. Sweet Miracle took all of my stuff. And they're like, we got you, fam. Here is a celebration pack. Benimar's Tachi, niche. Very, very niche. It's not an important artifact. It's a good one to have, but it ain't no Sweet Miracle. They reduce the amount that you can clear in Hell Sites. Really? Oh, or do you mean it's just, you just discovered that it's reduced, right? You can't get to triple S plus. You can only get to triple S. I got 2 Sweet Miracles, but I'm new. Why is it so good? A lot of warriors are fast. A lot of warriors are openers, right? ML Peyra probably wants to go first or close to first. ML Cecilia wants to go first or close to first. And it's important they're able to do their tricks, right? And things that stop them from doing their tricks are hard counters to them. Stuns, silences, sleeps. Anything that keeps them from doing something makes them a wasted unit, right? Then they don't get to do their trick, then you run them over it. But if they're wearing Sweet Miracle, they will cleanse any of the bullshit that's on them automatically, so they get to take their turn. It's basically a mulligan. I'm stunned, sweet miracle, I'm unstunned, I get to do all my stuff. So it lets your openers be openers. It guarantees that they get to take a turn. And on units like Laia and Mediator Queric, those units cleanse the whole team and do serious amounts of buffs. So having it on them means that once they get to take a turn, they get to self-cleanse themselves and improve your team. So even if they're not openers, if the enemy goes first and wrecks you with debuffs, and we're in a debuff-heavy meta, and they wreck you with debuffs, once that unit takes a turn, they undo everything, and then your slower team works. So for cleave and aggro people who want their openers to go first, it's insane to make sure those openers get to take a turn. And for standard and tank down and slow players, it's insane on them, so that when the enemy does horrible things to their team, their Querics and or Laias can undo those horrible things, and you can flip the tables and regain control of the fight, regain tempo in the fight. So it's so valued because it's usable in all styles of play. It's good in PvE as well as PvP. You can use it in Guild Wars Arena. It's a very technical artifact that just basically says, you can't stop me from doing the shit I want to do. So that's why it's so popular. What are we killing here? We got to hit Hua Young so that she doesn't just wind up killing one of our... Oh, great. It's a counter Hua Young. Okay, well, I cannot risk S1ing now, so we're just going to go straight into an S3 and hope it kills everything. Who are you going to hit? Who are you going to hit? Hit Ludwig. Don't you dare hit my Shuri. Bye, Hua. So you probably want at least two of them, right? You want one of them for your unit that fixes problems for your team, right? You want one of them for either your Laia or your Mediator Queric, whoever you're going to pick as your, not my opener, but the one who solves problems unit. And then you'll want one for your fast opener unit that you want to make sure it takes turns, right? Probably your Peyra or your Conqueror Lilius. People are also running it on ML Shu because ML Shu does horrible things. Her giant rat gun will destroy your whole freaking team. So you want to control Shu. You want to stun or slow that unit down. Sweet Miracle reverses that. Oh yeah, and Sweet Miracle also deals with fear. So it also helps you deal with Morts and not worry about Mort controlling your team, right? Mort puts fear on your whole team. Your Laia or Queric, fear goes away, cleanse the whole team, Mort problem solved. So there's a lot of reasons for it. And that's why most people are recommending at least two. One for your opener and one for your problem solver. And if you want to pick up a third, that's a good idea too. It makes you kind of future-proof. It gives you the ability to make more tools for your toolbox in case something's banned or taken away. And then there's some crazy people like me who are picking up a fourth to be Giga future-proof because all it takes is for them to release a collab where there's this insane warrior unit whose only weakness is that he's a little bit weak to debuffs and be controlled. It makes him a perfect candidate for getting Sweet Miracle. So some people are going for as many as 4, but my advice to everybody, new, old, veteran, whatever, is 2 is a good minimum. Get 2, and then start working on leveling them up. Bottle them, whatever it takes to build them up. 1 at a time. Get 1 to plus 30, then work on the next one. And if you can pick up a third, that's ideal. 3 of them will make it so that you can do a lot more in the game with less, not have to move artifacts around as much, have more options open to you. 4 is luxury. Having 4 is like future-proof kind of luxury. Or people who are building multiple of a unit, right? They're building multiple different Peyras, multiple different Meteor Querics. They would definitely probably want 4. But you can live a happy life with 2. I have for the longest period of time. I pulled on the banner to pick up 2 more, so now I'm up to 4 of them. But you can see these 2 are these 2 just happened today. I've been living with 2 forever, and I haven't really felt the pinch of, I haven't really felt like, man, I really needed a third one. I really pulled on this banner, anticipating on not getting any and just buying one from the shop, and I was going to be happy with that third in case the collab dropped something. But then I pulled one on my second 10 pull, and I'm like, oh, bet we'll go ahead and get 4 now. But if I randomly came into one somehow, I would probably imprint this one. I wouldn't go to 5. That would be crazy. Is that a Savior Auden? Well, we have to kill this team. Let's set this one on fire. We used Rylet last time, but let's set this one on fire. Yeah, man. Best of luck to you, bro. I hope all goes well for you too, my friend. Keeping you in my thoughts. Okay, so it's not a fast Farsetti. So I can do this to anybody I want. So I choose you. Won't be too bad, Maxican. Look, guys, at plus 15, it's a 75% chance to win. You know what nobody complains about in RTA? Having a 75% win rate. If it doesn't proc, it doesn't proc, right? But yeah, start leveling it up. Every time a bottle comes out, toss a bottle into it. Get one of them up to plus 30 so you have a reliable way to deal with bullshit. It's really, really nice. But, I mean, 80, 85%, we deal with 15% all the time, right? Getting it to plus 18, plus 21, that gets you to 80, 85%. It's fine. Don't fret. People talk about, like, it's a whale artifact. Yeah, if it doesn't go off, that sucks. You will probably lose that fight. But that's just the RNG game we play. I will still put a 75% plus 15 Sweet Miracle on Mediator Queric over any other artifact. I will take a 75% chance to absolutely ruin my opponent versus a 25% chance that, okay, maybe I didn't get to do the thing that I did. Now it's up in the air who wins. It's still worth getting. Don't. It's like people saying 99% crit chance is 50% crit chance. Like, yeah, it feels like that, but you know what? They also call like 95 to 99% crit chance. You know what they call that? They call that legend tier crit chance, because that's what the legend players do. They say at 100% crit chance, I'm this strong, but at 98% crit chance, I'm this strong. And I would rather be this strong 98% of the time than this strong 100% of the time. And that's why I'm in legend and not emperor. That's the way a lot of them play. So, you know, sometimes you play the odds, and you know, sometimes you pay for it. Who uses hand guy in 2025? Anybody's fighting a shit ton of debuffs and wants to deal with that. This here. Future Warlord checking in. I wonder what the Warlord frame's going to look like, and if they're going to do that for like regular arena and all the other places where we have those banners. All right, that's a lot of souls we got here. Who we setting on fire first? Definitely you. That is a toasty Senya. And set Farsetti on fire. Everybody's on fire. I used all of my bookmarks. Now I have 5 plus 15 Sweet Miracles. Damn, Damon. So, you will be okay when they announce a collaboration in 2 weeks? That's the one thing I gotta warn you guys about. If it's a choice between getting Sweet Miracle and Laia versus pulling on a collab, and you have to choose one or the other, wait for the collab. Sweet Miracle and Laia are going to be on custom group summons forever forward, so that comes out, right? You'll be able to do them on a custom summon down the road. Collabs never come back. If you have to make a choice, one or the other, there you go. But, it's very good, and I think there's a reason the banner's up right now. And it's exactly what, excuse me. And it's exactly what you guys are saying, right? Spent all of my bookmarks on it. Also, collab runs once Sometimes they do reruns, but few and far between. We haven't seen a rerun in a long-ass time. Yeah, I think they're kind of out of the rerun business. Okay, what do we do about this team? How about we use my child abuse team? FMA, I think the only one less likely to rerun than FMA is probably Espa. I think those are the two least likely to ever get a rerun. ReZero is the most recent rerun we had. It's probably the most likely to get a rerun. Mort. I think Espa is less gone than FMA, but I think they're both pretty freaking gone. One for you. Nice. Good job pulling the pool floaty, girl. Okay, so check it, right? He does this. That activates. Fair enough. We get a provoke. 15%ed. 15%ed, boys. I can't. Okay, you know what? Let's get the shield down a little bit. Oh my god. Calm your tits, Mort. Okay, you know what? Just cleave everybody. They can't rerun Espa just for other servers, but CN's a different game. Yeah, I mean, just because we get an Espa collab here. But that's another thing too, right? They're going to want to run a collab on both servers. Wow, I did not kill that Harsetti. Is my Gunther missing gear? We had some real pretty shit here, guys. I think we have to kill Harsetti. The child's gonna heal everybody up. I think we lost this. They cannot... Can they not buff change collab units without IP's permission? No, I don't think they can. We've only ever seen that happen once, and it was when they buffed Jacko outside of a collab, but then very shortly after that buff, there was a collab. So I think that one was like already kind of agreed on, that they did it after it was, you know, it was agreed upon pre-collab, and they pre-buffed her to get ready for the collab. Jesus Christ, an abyssal Harsetti. Can't believe that Harsetti lived. Rip. How do we lose that one? Oh, I see how we lost that one. Do you guys see it? 32,000 HP Harsetti. What a villain. Okay, you know what? Edgelord's back in business. Yeah, 32k Harsetti. I still don't understand how I didn't kill. Maybe, was it an Arius Mort on top of it? Let's take a percentage of her health away with this S3. This is going to hit so damn hard because it's percentage based. Watch this damage. Friggin' 12k damage in one hit from a Zeo S3, not on a crit. And that's not an Arius either. Okay, once again, my freaking Violet is in the wrong position. Chomp, chomp. Fucking Mort. 20%, guys. Where are we? 84. Can I catch up? think I can catch up. So I'm just going to S3, kill Harsetti. And then we do this to push him up. And then we burn the S1 so that I get the burn push. And then I S1 with Frida to get the push. And Mort's back, and Rylet's back online. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. This needs to go into flan. Go into flan, go into flan, go into flan. Kill her, kill her, at least kill her. Is the new light unit worth pulling for? MLTU, if you're asking if he's worth pulling for, then he's not. He's one of those units that if he is your style of play, you know. And if you don't know, then he is not your style of play and you should not pull on him. Well, this is going to be damn near impossible now that my Riley got totally screwed over there. Is it a lifesteal or bloodstone flan? If it is, I am in trouble. I'm in trouble just because she hits like a truck. Holy shit. Oh, is it going to be enough? Is this push plus Ahmed's burn push going to be enough? Oh, this is going to be enough. Oh, shit, guys. I think we just won. Oh, no. I don't have my Emperor thing. But that's okay. That's okay. We kill anyway. I don't know why you guys are worried. I never doubted. That was an ugly team. That was a really ugly team. And it took forever. Let's fight something that won't take forever. Okay, because of this, I don't get as much of a push. So I think I'm still going to be okay with him buffing this. I could get a little bit more speed on the team, like this. I'm not sure. See, I hope I don't regret this. I'm worried about losing the speed imprint on Ludwig to get the extra speed on the fast units. I think we're okay. Amiki, Kairon, Janua, Christie. Is that your Harsetti team, Frederick? I'm down to try something new. You are likely on Holy Sack. We kill you first. Holy Sack. Now we kill everything. Okay, let's do this fucking shit. Pee pee poof. That was so much better in the stupid Harsetti fights. I could see a collab this year being mid-April too. That's kind of theoretically when it's going to be, right? They said Friends from a New World coming in April. That's kind of the language they use. I mean, that was in an official Smoggy thing. Friends from a New World happening in April. That heavily implies April's a collab. I do not see a Harsetti team. So I guess once again we just leave a thing. Freaking Kowarik, guys. You want to see some sweet miracle in action here. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous that Outer Plane's getting a Don Machi collab. That's a collab I would have liked to have seen for Epic 7. Albedo rerun, please. More 3Fs? No. No reruns, please. Please give us something new. Please not make the thing we've been waiting for an entire fucking year a rerun. I know a lot of people are sad they missed out, but you know what? I would like to see something new happen in this game for a change. Let me see. If you're on Warhorn, you're not going to push up enough to cut, so I am not going to worry about killing Kowarik first. Let's... Actually, doesn't everybody just die? Put one into this guy because he's tanky. We'll put one into this guy because he's tanky, and then we just kill freaking everything. This was a dumb team. Shit, Bleach is tomorrow? I believe the game comes out tomorrow, right? Yeah. That's why I'm telling people, like, if you aren't sure about a collab, just wait. The Laia banner's here for 2 whole weeks. Wait until, like, the middle of next week just to see if anything gets announced. Because they might announce something at the very end of the Laia banner. And if they don't, then, and you want to pull for Laia and Sweet Miracle, go for it. But if they do, you can make an informed decision before you've blown all your stuff, right? Okay, so this is a Harsetti-like team, Frederick. What was the team you wanted me to try for this? You said Kayron. Who else was it? Streamer to Frederick, are you available? I'm scrolling through history trying to find it. Christy, Amiki, Kayron, Janua. So I assume we're Christying up our Kayron. Or did you mean ML Kayron? Okay, Amiki in the back. Okay, fine. I can do that. Oh my god. I gotta learn to use the search button. It's so much easier. And who is the other one? Janua. So like this. Oh, it was the ML Para C poly counter. ML Para, you just cleave. I don't see a Para C poly. I mean, just Para C poly. You want me to use this here? I mean, normally I would just cleave this, but you want me to use this here? I know, but this is funny. So you feel confident on this. I'm not going to lose my streak, BBK notwithstanding, right? I've got like a 3-win streak. I would hate to lose my 3-win streak. I would hold you personally accountable. Okay, you're not saying anything, so I'm assuming that you agree that this is the way to go, so we're pushing the button. Ban if lose? Oh, I think that goes without saying, right, Anon? Ow. My Kayron's a work of art, by the way. No amount of resistance can stop this because he's buff. Chop. Incoming big booty Corinne. Everybody's hurt and pissed off. Ow, ow. My double-edged decrescent proc. Unfortunately, I am stunned. Ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, so I'm assuming we just S3 into S3 into BBK to procer. Is that where we're going? No? S1? Who are we S1ing? We taking out Tywin? We going for Peyra? Hitting BBK to procer? If you don't answer, I'm just going to hit BBK. BBK it is. Bang. Pop. Let me see. Defense, Heckin all allies versus a 75% chance to provoke. Guess we'll just defense up here. Okay, Kayron's okay. Kayron's pretty freaking far from okay, but that's okay. Janua's kind of dust too. Chop. Chop. Pop. Ouch. Chop. Chop. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. We sat there for 90 seconds saying, is this the right team? Is this what you were talking about? You had all this time to say, yeah, no, you know what? You can't use this against ambitious Tywin. That's doesn't work against ambitious Tywin is information that would have been good to have 5 minutes ago. Okay. Revenge. Am I sped up to see? YouTube might just be lagging a little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, you could maybe control R to get past it, I guess. You know, reboot the stream. That worked better. Usually YouTube's around 30 seconds behind Twitch. No worries, Frederick. No worries, man. I'm just playing. You think I take friggin' Arena seriously, man? It's so nice to be able to cleave Arena again. It's so nice that Harsetti is like mostly dying out in Arena now. This is a Rylet situation if I ever saw one. As long as it's not a 32k HP Harsetti, right? That was unpleasant. Tog friendship. Okay, good. Take a chunk out of Mort. Push up. Is my Ahmed ahead of my Rylet? It's so much easier when Ahmed is ahead of Rylet. I don't have to play games. Of course not. Okay, well I have to kill Harsetti then, so... Chop, chop. And then S3 to kill the Harsetti. What up, Dim Sum? How you doing, buddy? And then I do this. And then I burn the S1 for the push. And then I do regular S1 for the push. And Rylet gets a turn again. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Damn, that Mort lived. That is unfortunate. Mort's way back here. I'll just kill Mort in case he's on Holy Sack, which he is. What happened to my last soul? Where did my last soul go? I mean, it's fine. She's dead. But where did my last soul go? What's up, Prof Boy? Ooh, this is going to be good. I think my S3's ready. Oh, it is. 100% CR push. Everyone say, bye, Mort. Hindsight being 2020, I probably should have killed the child. Oh, well. Oh, was he on the soul removing artifact? What a douche. The glory hole one, right? Crown of glory hole. Shop refresh drains my soul. Yeah, Mort was on Holy Sack. Something else was taking my souls. Easy cleave. Kinda easy cleave. A little bit harder cleave. Go with the easy cleave. No, the Ahmed burn took us some souls, but that's accounted for in this comp. There was something else that was taking souls away from me. Yeah, I know. I purposely use it. I do that all the time, and I don't run out of souls like that. That's built into the comp. There's something else. It's possible that Ahmed's artifact didn't proc. It's possible. Ahmed is on... She has 2 chances to proc that artifact. I could have gotten 15% twice on the artifact. I've got her on the mouse hair tie artifact. I bet that's what it was. One for the Proof of Valor Rat. One for the got hit hard because of evasion lady. Oh, or I just hit her because accuracy. Yo, Tristen, Guild War question. If a small tower in the middle gives more havoc when taking down, isn't it better to fully populate the left and the right, so less higher values in the middle? In theory it is, Ling, but when you try to do that, you will find that even though there are 10 positions in there, it won't let you put more than 7 in a single tower. It requires 7, 7, 7. I tried to go 10, 10, 1. It wouldn't let me. It said, as soon as I tried to click on the 8th tower, it said maximum of 7 towers. So I don't even know why there are. I mean, unless just to make it aesthetically pleasing, I guess. There's no reason to have those extra towers there because you can't populate more than 7 per tower. So yeah, about the only strategy you got is put your strongest members that aren't in the big towers. Put your strongest members in the middle because they're the more valuable ones, so you don't want them to be easy meat. Put your weakest ones in the exterior towers. You want to see some meta freaking gaming here? Check this out. For our guild, but yeah, here I'll show you really quick, right? I'll take Scorpion out of this tower. Oops. Let's see. Assign to building. I'll take Scorpion out of this tower, and I will go over to save. Then I'll go over here, and I'll try to place him in this tower, right? So I'll take Scorpion, assign to this tower, and boom. You can place 10 members in each fortress. 1 stronghold, 2 defense, 7 satellites. No more than 10 per fortress, so it won't even let you add. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, you want to talk about metagaming? I put all of the streamers in the cheap towers, right? Kev Strife, Carr, Goshen, Money, Hino. But all of them over here so that the people that want to go fight their favorite streamer have to fight the lower value towers to get them. Meaning our higher value forts have not only our stronger members, but people who aren't really streamers who don't get attacked. That was Evan's idea. Big brain, right? Who's still missing gear? Freaking Biako. I don't want to use Rylet on this one because we got the Queen of Resource Reduction here, so this looks like a Roy Mustang angle if I ever saw one. Let's kill it with fire. Should we kill it with fire, or should we give our Lord and Savior Gunther one more try? I think we Gunther this one. We kind of got curb stomped by that 32k health or Harsetti last time, and that was disappointing. We'll set the next one on fire. Nobody's super fast here. 80, 90, 100. She will cut. So let's take a chunk out of Mr. Mortelix. Mature sunglasses, so I don't have to worry about Mort anymore, because he'll die to the initial push. Get everybody on attack buff. And, chop. Holy crap, guys. Just stick one into here just in case. It's the world's tankiest Mort. Never mind, that Mort is glass. Especially now that he's got a freaking provoke on him, because we don't get 15% at this time. We put the provoke on. Guys, I want you to pay particular attention to the damage number that's going to appear over top of this Mort when I push this S3. This is going to be just as sweet as pie. $51,000 damage. Holy shit. Unfortunately, the child lived. Zio's Soulburn doesn't dispel all debuffs. No, I think it's just 2. It's 100% chance for 2. It's not a full strip. Okay, we'll burn to get rid of all those slow debuffs, because we do not like the slow debuffs. Ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch. Hey, knock it off, freaking Captain Dual Attack. Pow, pow, and one more hit. Just gonna burn so that I don't waste the attack. Pull Gunther. Freaking pull floaty of death worked anyway. Bam! Unfortunate the child lived. Wasn't as clean as I wanted it to be. But the Gunther team is still fun. I need to check Gunther. It feels like he is not hitting as hard as he should. Hang on, let me take a peep at Gunther under the hood here. Nope. Nope, he is as stacked as he should be. I can't use Says because of Child Senya. I hate this team. So we'll just not fight it. We'll cleave this one. You like the name of the team, Daniel? I was trying to find a way to get rid of Child Senya, and that team, usually the way it ends is with Mort hitting, or with Gunther hitting her with an axe. And I couldn't get Child Axe Murderer to fit as a name, so we just went with Child Abuse. Victorious flag. That means I have got nothing to worry about. So just in case you're on an evasion artifact, we'll put one into you. And then we'll kill everything. Is a 50% success rate Rift Run Fene solo worth it? Not really. Unless it's early on and you can increase it. Why are you failing? Your Fene shouldn't be failing. Post a link to your Fene. We'll see if we can decode it. Blammo. Blammo. Fene should be 100% solo if she's built right. Here, let me find the details on Fene. Oh, that's a good point, Illusual. When you say 50%, do you mean 50% it just doesn't work at all and you don't clear and it resets, or 50% as in you get it to 50% health and then you get the other 50% with your second attack? Because if that's the case, it is very worth it. 2-run Rift is still significantly better than Hunts for rewards per stamina spent. And you will eventually get a high enough level where it will be 100%, full clear in one entry. Yeah, but do you mean Fene takes 2 entries to kill it, or Fene just sometimes doesn't work at all and dies? If the latter is the case, we need to tweak your Fene. Yeah, if it's not built proper, that's true, Electric. Yeah, the failed runs. You able to post a link to your Fene? Because your Fene should just work, and then we'll talk about it clears 13 and it dies 13. Ah, okay. So yeah, if you can post a link to your Fene, great. If not, type out the stats, right? I need to know her speed and her HP are really the 2 big ones I need to know. And what artifact is she on? And we'll see if we can get you an easy fix. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Atariel. It could also be an artifact or a rift fragment issue. For me, Rift doesn't give good gears. Doesn't give... I mean, you can say that about any hunt. RNG. My best pieces have come from Rift. More chaff for the fire. Yeah, well, also what RC are you at? Victorious flag. Nice. This child will not survive. EP poof. We'll go back and get rid of the child who lived. I can send it in-game through the chat. I'm not in any of the Discords. Sure. What channel are you in? Or better yet, just go to, go to channel 55. We'll take a look at it there. As long as you're on global. If you're not on global, you'll have to send it to me in Discord or something. Hey, look, it's discount Biako 11. It's Bako 14. Biako from Timu. Yep. While he's sending that, let's murder something else. Am I really scared of this Bellion? I don't think I'm scared of this Bellion. Yeah, I don't think I'm scared of this Bellion. That is a stupid fast Para. That Para is over 305 speed. Because that Para was ahead of my freaking plan. Hey, there she is. Let's see. Speed tuning's good. HP and damage is good. Artifact's right. 10 is wasted. What relic, what rift fragments are you running, and what RC are you at? We could get your health higher by swapping you from pen boots to HP main boots. It would take her offline for other PvE temporarily, but it would make you more stable. Try to get you closer to 20k health. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, I mean, we just need to, I think we need to get a little more health on her. So, Sora, see if you can do this. First of all, Pen Set does nothing. If you check the Rift boss's immunities, he's immune to Pen. So although this is really good outside of Rift, inside of Rift it doesn't do anything for you. So change her to an HP set, or change her to like random pieces, right? Crit set, broken set, whatever it takes to get your HP, to try to add maybe 1,000 to 1,500 more HP to her. And I bet it's going to level out and stabilize. And just try to keep this between 170 and 173 speed, ideally. You're right in the zone, right? Now, sometimes she dies, Parasitic Psycho. Sometimes she's not surviving, and I think this is... Okay, people are just showing off their Fenes now. Hang on, let me get out of this fight real quick. Burn, you might be on Holy Sack. Let's kill you. And but tell me, which RC are you? What RC level are you? You're RC 7? You're really freaking close to RC 8, where everything just becomes stupid easy, dude. Give me 1 second. Let me go over to Rift. Are you running any other units with her, or are you running her all alone? That's the next question. Okay, first of all, try this relic, right? Make sure you're on this number 2 relic, because this will help keep her healthy. This will heal her up a little bit faster, right? You can switch to this one later for more damage, but this one will keep you healthier. And once you get to this, you'll do some significant damage. You'll just clear so much faster. Let me see. If you're running other units on the team, make sure they are butt naked. You do not want any chance for these units to take extra turns. And make sure they are level 5. You want to make sure they die right away. If one of these assholes takes a turn, it throws your speed tuning off entirely. So make sure none of these guys are surviving. And consider looking at ones that give an HP imprint as opposed to an attack imprint. That might give you a little bit more HP, right? This is an important thing that I think a lot of people miss, is they just go and grab units that give the right imprint, but they're like level 40 and 50, so they're surviving that initial hit. For crying out loud. Watch the initial hit. Watch how all my allies just explode. Fene does her thing, of course. And then the boss does an AoE hit, and very important, everybody dies. If even one of them takes a turn, it'll screw up your speed tuning, and you can wind up getting killed, because he'll wind up sticking the debuffs, right? I mean, not once you're immune, of course. When you're immune, all bets are off, but early on that can hose you, and that might be causing some of your deaths if your adds are taking turns. If they are taking turns, remove them from the team entirely. Go to your storage box, do some regular cov pulls to get some level 1 ones, whatever, or just don't use them at all. She doesn't need any of the adds. They just make it a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient. But if they're surviving and messing up the rotation, that will brick your runs big time. And once you get to RC8, yeah. If you're RC7, just even if none of this fixes it, and I really do think it will, I think the ads might be part of your problem. Even if none of this fixes it, you can just bulldog your way to RC8, and it's a whole different fight once you get those extra relics. Yeah, it's better to run her with no ads, with no imprints if they're surviving. But usually people have laying around, sometimes in their overflow storage, they have some like level 5s and they're imprinted. You know, level 5, level 10, whatever, that works. Just try to make sure that you they don't survive. I was running Aether earlier on, right? Because it was kind of funny. I was running my Aether down here for extra health real early on. But the problem with my Aether is he's level 50, so he had pretty high health and he was surviving. So I put him on triple torrent set to drive his HP down so that he died faster. It actually worked. Just make sure you or not triple, but a double torrent set, and I didn't give him a helm or armor so that his tankiness was as low as possible. Minus 20% health from the gear. Jenna was a mage, right? She is. Okay, a couple more fights. Then we're gonna wrap things up, I think. Wow, this team is pretty sad. Let's cleave the shit out of that. Did any of that help out? Were any of those things that you weren't doing, or are you just doing all that and you're just gonna have to force your way through? I think. Worst case, man. Worst case, if none of that works for you, exclamation point Discord, or if you're over on YouTube, just look in the description of the stream and there's a link to my Discord channel. Jump in there, hit me up with a DM. Normally I charge for account work, man, but this seems like it'll be such an easy fix that just DM me and we'll jump into a room together, and like within 5 minutes I'll have you up and running, and no charge or anything for it. We'll just get you squared away. If you want, just hit me up with a DM in Discord. We'll get you squared away. I legit believe that full Goblin Gear Fene can do Rift. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Electric. I think you're probably right. Let's see who is most likely to be a problem. Literally nobody. Sometimes Lunas are tanky. Let's give one to you. That Luna was not tanky. There's still a small chance you can dodge, right? Nope, you're dead. Screw it. Just kill everybody. Poof. Okay. We'll end it with fire. You guys wanted the kill it with fire team, so here you go. Yeah, definitely. It definitely soar. Just let me know. Ooh, that's kind of a fast Arcetti, isn't it? No, just looked like a fast Arcetti because of the spread. Everybody's in line properly. 78, 88, 95. You know what? I'm just going to push Arcetti back just in case it's that stupid tanky one again. Okay, so I've got an attack buff for 2 rounds, so we'll make these count. We'll hit Mort. Bammo! 19k. That's one very dead Mort. Holy sack. Oh, nope. We'll hit here. Here. Is Kayron any good? He's okay for counter cleave, but kind of hard to build. Not a lot of uses for him. If she freaking 50%, my friggin' Royang would be just gutted. Nah, we're fine. Oh, I had skill and all anyway. We were always fine. I don't know what I was worried about. He has some occasional niche uses, but he's not the easiest unit to play anymore. Pool Floaty of Death. I'm not playing Arena. People are building slow C poly for this defense. Are people building slow C polys? I haven't seen any slow C polys. I'm just really freaking fast. Slow C poly with Harsetti would be interesting, like really high effectiveness C poly. Alright guys, that's as much damage as I'm going to do to Arena today. It's nice to see that we can climb though, legitimately start climbing again. How are the rankings looking? Look at that, there's actually people in Legend. And are people in Emperor, that's crazy. It looks less stupid now, right? Your top 100 is all Emperors. Even if it is just cosmetic, it looks less stupid. Yeah, I'm 230 points away, 220 points away from freaking Emperor. It's crazy. I like Arena a lot more now that it is not an ocean of Harsettis, but if you don't like Arena, you just come in here, you select these guys, and you hit the quick battle, and you're done with it, right? You get all the rewards. All the rewards. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. Getting Imp is easier, staying Imp is another story. I don't know. We'll see. My defense is decent, I think. Let me see. How's my defense doing? Yeah, my defense is okay. But we'll see. Once I get to Imp, that could change terribly. We'll have to see. My main drive is getting this. Yeah, I mean, if I can coast an Emperor again and just absorb the Sky Stones, I'm down with it. You guys tell I forgot to play on Mola Monday. You stop. Where'd that take? How much do I want this skin? We at least want this, but how much do I want the skin? Can't believe I did a free single summon yesterday and got ML Luna. That's wild. From Covenant. Nice flex, Mr. Moist. You're not going to make anybody in chat jealous with that, though. You know who else did a free summon on Covenants? And got an ML Luna? this guy. We should form a club. Can never have enough loon in your life. That is true, Asmodeus. That is true. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. When you have insane luck like that, it's not only like encouraged, I think it's like required. It's like gotcha law that you have to strut in front of your friends about it. It's like, it'd just be wrong not to. So, congrats on making that conscious decision to be lucky. Keep that up. In the meantime, I'm going to drop you guys off and go have some really freaking late lunch. Let's see, who is streaming right now? Wow. We're really holding down the whole category, aren't we? Okay. Karthi, Lieutenant Soup, or Kishi Saikomi? Anybody got a preference? Karthi? We have never streamed Karthi before, so let's see. What's he doing over here? I can't tell what he's doing, but let's go raid him. Everybody say hi. All right, guys. I'll catch you next time. Remember to be good, or at least be good at it. And good luck on your Laia summons. You're on the fence. Wait a few days. See what the news brings us next Tuesday. Then make a command decision. And that's it. Peace.